The seal broke on a Tuesday. Elsa stood at the observation deck of the Galactic Council station, watching the ancient barrier around Sol system flicker and die. After 3,000 years, the quantum lock that had imprisoned humanity's homeworld was finally failing. "They're going to come out," whispered Ambassador Kreth, his crystalline form refracting nervous light across the chamber. "After all this time, the humans are going to be free." Elsa said nothing. As the Council's chief historian, she had spent decades researching why Earth had been sealed. The official records claimed it was for the galaxy's protection, that humanity had been too dangerous, too unpredictable, too violent to be allowed among the stars. But Elsa had found older records hidden in archives that predated the Council itself. She knew the real reason, and it terrified her. The first human ship emerged 3 hours later. It was sleek and impossibly fast, built from technologies that shouldn't exist. The vessel moved through space like a living thing, its hull rippling with adaptive armor that seemed to anticipate every threat before it materialized. Leo was the first human to step onto the Council station in 3 millennia. He was tall and lean, with dark hair streaked with silver despite appearing no older than 30. His eyes held a weight that made even the eldest Council members uncomfortable. The gaze of someone who had seen civilizations rise and fall within the span of a single lifetime. "Representative Leo of Earth," Elsa said formally, her voice steady despite her racing heart. "Welcome to the Galactic Council. I'm Elsa, chief historian and your assigned liaison." Leo smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. "Liaison? Is that what they're calling wardens now?" The council chamber erupted in chaos 20 minutes later. "You sealed us away because you were afraid," Leo said, his voice cutting through the protests and denials. "Not because we were violent. Not because we were dangerous to you, but because of what we represented." "That's preposterous," Senator Vex declared, his scales flushing an angry red. "Humanity nearly destroyed 3 star systems before we discovered we couldn't die," Leo interrupted quietly. The chamber fell silent. Elsa felt her blood turn cold. She had suspected, but hearing it confirmed was something else entirely. "The war you speak of happened when we were young," Leo continued, "when we still thought death was the end. But during your blockade, during those 3,000 years you left us alone in our system, we evolved. Or perhaps we simply became what we were always meant to be." He touched a control on his wrist and a hologram filled the chamber. It showed Earth, but not the Earth of old records. This planet gleamed with cities that stretched from ground to sky, oceans that sparkled with impossible colors, and a population count that made Elsa's breath catch. 400 billion souls. On a single planet. "Impossible," breathed Kreth. "No world can sustain—" "We don't die anymore," Leo said simply. "Oh, we can be killed temporarily. Destroyed even. But consciousness persists. Memory endures. Within days, weeks at most, we return. New body, same mind. Every human who has ever lived on Earth is still alive today." Elsa finally understood why the ancient council had been so terrified. An immortal species wasn't just powerful, it was inevitable. Every mistake they made, they learned from. Every technology they developed, they perfected across centuries of iteration. Every dream they dreamed, they had infinite time to achieve. "You locked us away because you knew," Leo said, his gaze sweeping across the assembled aliens. "You knew that given enough time we would surpass you. Not through violence or conquest, but through simple, patient persistence. You sealed Earth not to protect the galaxy from us, but to protect yourselves from obsolescence. What do you want?" Elsa found herself asking. "Why reveal yourselves now?" Leo turned to her, and for the first time she saw genuine emotion in his eyes. Not anger or resentment, but something like sadness. "The seal was failing. We could have reinforced it from inside, kept ourselves hidden for another few millennia, but we chose not to." He gestured to the viewport where more human ships were emerging. Hundreds, then thousands, each one a masterpiece of engineering. 3,000 years ago, you feared what we might become. You were right to be afraid. We have become something beyond your imagining. Then why come out at all? Vex demanded. Why not stay sealed if you're so superior? Because we're lonely, Leo said simply. Immortality is a long road to walk alone. We've had 3,000 years to perfect our technology, our society, our understanding of the universe. But we've also had 3,000 years of isolation. We've explored every inch of our solar system, lived a million lifetimes, and learned that power without purpose is just existence. He stepped forward, hands open and empty. We don't want to conquer you. We want to know you. We want to trade stories and ideas to learn what you've discovered while we were away. We want to remember what it means to be surprised, to be challenged, to encounter something we haven't seen before. Elsa felt something shift in the chamber, fear giving way to cautious curiosity. And if we refuse? She asked. Leo's smile turned sad. Then we'll leave again. Find another galaxy, perhaps. There's no shortage of space out there, and we have nothing but time. He paused. But we hope you won't. Because the truth you feared wasn't that we would destroy you. It's that we would leave you behind. And being left behind is so much lonelier than you can imagine. The council debated for 3 days. In the end, it was Elsa who cast the deciding vote, her hand trembling as she pressed the acceptance key. She met Leo afterward on the observation deck, watching Earth's ships disperse throughout council space. Not invading, but exploring, trading, teaching. You knew the truth all along, Leo said quietly. I could see it in your eyes when we first met. I did, Elsa admitted. I found the old records, the ones that said humanity's greatest threat was that they never gave up, never forgot, never stopped trying. Are you afraid? Elsa considered the question, watching a human ship perform an impossible dance through an asteroid field, pure joy evident in every maneuver. No, she said finally. I think I'm relieved. The galaxy has been stagnant for 3,000 years. Maybe what we needed was someone who remembered how to dream impossible things. Leo smiled, truly smiled this time. Then let us show you what 3,000 years of dreaming looks like. And as the first human colonists began integrating with galactic society, Elsa realized that the ancient council hadn't sealed Earth away to protect the galaxy from humanity. They'd sealed it away to delay the inevitable moment when humanity would teach the rest of the galaxy that immortality wasn't about living forever. It was about having forever to make today matter. End